All right, so I want to know, what is the greatest flea market slash eBay slash garage sale gear find that you have ever come across? What is the luckiest gear acquisition that you have ever pulled off in your life? I need to know. Hey everybody, it's Mark Yoshimoto Nemkov. And it's funny how certain urban legends become part of the fabric of your life. Like, for example, okay, if you were of middle school age or above, growing up in the Philadelphia area in the 1980s, all I have to do is mention the name Jerry Pennicoli, and I guarantee you that a certain rodent-like creature will pop into your mind. Now, I won't go into the lurid story about why that creature pops into your mind, but these are the things that go around, and they become really kind of, I would say that, I don't want to say it's a conspiracy theory kind of thing, but these things kind of become true in your mind. Your mind accepts these stories as true because so many people tell you these stories. For example, like when I was a kid growing up, around my musician friends, there was one really haunting urban legend, and that is of the $50 Les Paul vintage Les Paul, bought at a garage sale, right? When I was growing up, this was a story that was so powerful that if we were driving around and we saw a garage sale, or if you saw a flea market, you would pull in specifically to see if you could find some kind of vintage guitar being sold by someone who had no idea the value of it. Never happened. But this was such a powerful legend that we all believed it. We all believed it. And these things actually kind of happen, like completely lucky finds. They actually happen, right? Now, back then there was no internet, so you couldn't really research the validity of any of these stories. But really, in the last, decade or so, right, you have stories like the guy who buys a painting at a flea market or garage sale, and it's like he pays like $10 for it, and there happens to be a hidden original copy of the Constitution in there, right? So, or the couple who bought a farmhouse in France and discovered that hidden in the attic was a Caravaggio, a painting by one of the masters that had been out of public view, that no one had seen. It had been lost for like a couple of centuries. And this painting is found in their attic, and it's worth 200 million euro. And somebody had hidden it there like 150 years ago. So these things kind of happen. Happened to me once. One lucky gear acquisition thing happened to me once. And the reason I bring it up is because yesterday when I was doing the demo video of the MYN Unobtainium, I left out one key little anecdote because I was rushed for time. I always just kind of hit record and just the mouth just gets going and I have no idea what's going to happen next. And I forgot to tell this story, so I have to tell it now. So I do not have the kind of luck where these things fall into my lap. I do not have that kind of luck. But once, I'm buying a donor body for microphones on eBay. When you build microphones, a very important part of that equation is finding a donor body to install this new circuit into, right? Or, you're buying donor bodies really to make better microphones, right? So I buy this M Audio Nova. And the M Audio Nova is really no great microphone by any means. But it's not terrible. It's not like complete garbage. But it's not great. So I buy this thing. It's like $25, $18 and change and $7 and change for shipping. It's coming from North Hollywood, right, not that far from here. And I get it. And I open it up, right? And actually, I plug it in. And I'm like, this doesn't sound half bad, right? Yeah, for a garbage mic, this isn't half bad. I was a little bit shocked. So I open it up, pull the boards out, take the head basket off. I know it sounds barbaric, like I'm ripping it to shreds. Take the head basket off. And lo and behold, inside is this. A genuine Neumann K67. And it turns out, using just some information that was posted on Klaus Hein's microphone forum, I was able to date this capsule to 1979. It's a 79 Neumann. If you were to buy one of these on the used market, it would cost more than $25. So I got this capsule, and I was like, you gotta be kidding me. It's like the second luckiest thing to ever happen to me. Next to meeting my wife, the second luckiest thing ever happened. So I mention it because that is the capsule that is in this microphone now. So I was very lucky to find this thing. The back side of the capsule, the one side, pristine. The other side, ganked up, doesn't look good. So the other side was probably the front side of the capsule, front side of the microphone, whatever microphone it came out of. I'm not sure, actually. So, yeah, it may not have been. I don't know. So it's a 79 Neumann capsule, and it's in this microphone. And to me, it really, that story and building this microphone, it just really makes it a little bit more special for me. So I want to know, has anything like that ever happened to you? Have you ever had the most incredibly lucky gear find? Something being sold to you by someone who really doesn't know the true value of it. And I'm not saying you took advantage of somebody, but maybe it was a situation where you just completely lucked into the coolest thing. I want to know. Tell me that story, please. I gotta know. All right, everybody. Like, subscribe, leave a comment telling me your coolest gear find story. All right, until next time, this is Mark Yoshimoto Nemkov, fading to black.